here's why I say it's like Y2K all over again. Anyone in the 90s when I was really just getting into the cybersecurity space, but was already, having been in IT and being a computer scientist for a while, in the mid 90s, a light bulb went off in the minds of a lot of people that, hey, we've built all these computer systems, critical infrastructure computer systems, with only a 2-digit date for the year. If we get to 00, all of those systems are going to malfunction. That was the awareness that everyone came into. And that's what led the panic. And the truth is, some of the things that could have happened when the year flipped to 2000 could have happened. But it was a matter of how well prepared everyone was. Those organizations that prepared, Y2K, no big deal at all. And it was overblown, and all the calamity howlers were shown to be, really just being excessive. But for organizations that did not update their computer systems, they did find and have catastrophic failures. It's just, we took it seriously. And by taking it seriously, the catastrophe was averted. And that's the thing that I'm getting from this Davos. If everyone stays with the status quo, yes, there could be some truly catastrophic cyber events. But is that really going to be what happens?
Well, I'm so glad you actually brought up Y2K, because I feel like I have a very nuanced view on this, because I'm a little bit younger than you. And when Y2K was going on, I was not in cybersecurity. I wasn't even in IT. I was still in school. So everything that came to me about Y2K was planes are going to fall out of the sky and nuclear power plants are going to blow up and we're going to lose power. Our cars aren't going to work anymore. The internet's not going to work. Even in 2000, that was still in 1999. It was still in its infancy. I had gone on the internet probably, 50 times at that point on the family PC. But ultimately, what got down to my ears was, we're all going to die. It's going to be a catastrophe. The world is literally going to end. So when I look at these reports that come out of Davos, that yes, the highlights are there, that there is significant risk of a cybersecurity catastrophe happening in the next year, any subject matter expert we understand that the risk is there. But to the layman, what they're hearing is, oh my God, we're all going to die, right? So the question, right. I think we look at that, when we look at those statements and we look at a lot of the journalism that is around cybersecurity as a whole, we look at it with very, very these hot button issues that have clickable headlines that create a lot of buzz. And for the layman and some of the subject matter experts alike, can cause undue panic, or even worse, honestly, a certain fatigue, right? Or a...
Yeah. And well, anytime we're hyperbolic, anytime people are making hyperbolic statements, you're going to sometimes get a backlash to that. But, as we've talked about many times on our show, there's a weird tension, balance, dissonance, even between what people need to know and need to be worried about, and what people are worried about, and what people do know. And that's why, again, like I said, I was there for Y2K. The people who understood what needed to be done and who actually had their people do what needed to be done, it was no big deal. And we didn't get planes falling out of the sky. We didn't get the ultimate catastrophes. That, even though some of that stuff was even overstated then, some of it, particularly in the financial realm, some of that stuff was very, very real. It was very viable that it could have happened. And it's similarly the case with what's coming out of Davos. If we don't improve cybersecurity infrastructure and even the psychology of developing and maintaining security on systems and the need for it, if that doesn't change, then we are just one good hack away from something that would be potentially devastating to either the economy, the critical infrastructure, or something else, maybe something worse.